Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're back in Medieval 2 Total War with the Third Age mod, and as we can see from last time, we've conquered Osgiliath, basically it's ours. We are building stuff there. Caer Andros is once again under attack. The Gondorians want to try and find us and take us and basically create a point where they can move across to take us on. And let's see, up in here in Dol Guldur, the place which definitely has been struggling with the onslaught of guys coming in. But we should be alright there. I think at this moment in time there's not really a lot to do unless we have some armies around. So let's just see the Servants of the Dark Lord. Of course you have Sauron, the faction leader, the Witch King, Uglag, who is holding Heneth-Annen, the Nargoth boys, who are basically useless. And there are a few more. I'm just going to turn down my headset so it doesn't kill me. And we have some agents, which we should actually move about. This guy was having a look at Edoras since we had an invasion there. And as shown, well, we did take it, and then lost it straight away. Could put it down to incompetence, could put it down to the fact that the guys we were fighting had a hell of a lot more stuff than us. So we'll just move this guy here. It's nice to see that the Haradrim have taken this, so we don't really have to worry about it, so we can focus on Gondor. But anyway, let's end turn. Wait a sec, how's the Black Gate doing? We have enough troops to hold it. How many slots does it have for free? Let's see, 4, and I have 4. So we're not going to be adding anything to that, because obviously don't want to spend any more money, really. Right now we're just still trying to get our economy going. It's hard to get it going, especially with the resources that we really don't have. I mean, we have a few mines, we have a little bit of trade, but we have ridiculously large armies. So yeah, that's the issue. Recruitment reports. These boys have been retrained, so they'll be back in action as soon as possible. We can get a Temple of Melkor if we need it, but I don't think we do. I think it would be worth having a look at other places, such as Caer Andros, to make some stuff. Stuff is being built at West Osgiliath. We can actually get a Borg breeder, get some food in for our boys, and help them out. Public, well, let's just see how this place is doing, actually. Followers of Melkor, it's actually going up, it seems. The Dunedain, the Gondorians, are definitely weltering in the wind. When it comes to income, we're actually doing really well. There isn't much devastation. There's a bit of cultural unrest that'll go pretty soon. Distance from capital is fine, and the garrison is ridiculous. So we don't have to get a guardhouse, because we don't need the public order right now. Borg breeder is good for food production. So let's just go for that. That'll be our spending for the turn. It's amazing how that happens. But we do... Let's see, do we have any missions? We have to blockade the port. Can I even build ships? Could get a Dark Temple of Melkor, but I don't think it's needed. I don't think I can build ships. So that's useless. Maybe at Caer Andros? No. So, well, shit. I know there is some stuff that with certain factions you just can't do the missions. This may be one of them, just because it's impossible to do. I mean, the only way to stop that mission is if I actually take Pelegir. And, well, that's not going to happen in a few turns. Pelegir is, well, it's a hard place to conquer. It's another one of these large Gondorian cities, and so far we've taken 3 of them. East Osgiliath, well, I suppose Osgiliath is one city, so Osgiliath, and we've also taken Caer Andros from them. So, I suppose in that sense, we have only taken 2. Minas Tirith, of course, is right here. Who's there? A massive army, of course. But we're just going to leave that guy there so we have vision of what's going on. I think we'll bring the other guy down here to see what's going on at this Gondorian city of Pelegir. Its garrison seems pretty small, so we could probably sneak a force across there. The issue is, once again, of course, funds. We could probably take some guys out of here, though. How are we doing on generals? Well, we have this guy. Right, you come down here. What we'll do is... take all you boys. Beautiful, right, so we've got a force. We're not going to move any of these guys, especially the cave trolls. Heneth-Annen needs that army, and what we're going to do is use this to make some men. And this will be our new army that we're going to push forward. We'll make it over 2 turns. Let's see. We have a lot of archers, not a lot of groundsmen, so let's get some groundsmen. By groundsmen, I mean, of course, warriors. So we could get some orc maulers. 5, 7. These guys are 7, 4, 12, and 6. Well, we'll get these guys. Cave trolls, maybe needed. We'll have a look. But Uglag needs to get here, and basically what we're going to do is move him down here. It's going to take him a while, to be honest. We could actually build a watchtower. Let's go for a watchtower, just to make sure that we have complete control of the area. The only issue we have right now is we can't really see into the dead marshes when it comes to defense. That's fine, it's not the end of the world. We can't retrain these guys yet, because, well, this isn't available. We could get these. Let's just get some, just to shore up our defenses. We don't want to lose Dol Guldur. We've been under attack at least 4 or 5 times now. And so it's one of those places, if we do lose it, it's not really that much of a big deal because it's out of the way. But I'd rather we didn't lose it, just because of the historical value of defending it for so long. But anyway, Uglag, my baby, let's get over here. We could make another watchtower. We're going to get quite nice pockets of income, which will basically come from taxes and farming. But the Mordor Guard will be marching soon. Also, the market is made at the Orc encampment, which basically means that that will give us a spur of money, which is always nice. Could buy some stuff from here, but we don't really need to. Oops, Cirith Ungol. Let's have a look. So these guys have been made. Can you actually march within 1 turn? No, you can't. That's very annoying. So we'll move this guy just here, just so they can. Yep. Okay, we won't have a full stack army with this guy. Especially some of his troops are not full. But we'll just make them full. Yeah, he's not going to have the strongest of armies, but all he has to do is take this. Now, there is a captain over here. Oop, can't do that. But there's the crossing. If we can take this within maybe a turn or so, then we should be okay. Recruitment reports, of course. Dol Guldur has its boys up and running. And we should be alright. We could make a leather tanner, not really needed. So let's end turn and just wait another one just to see what's going on. It may be worth just clicking the end turn button about 5 times, get some money together. But it really depends what the enemies are doing. Right now, Rohan isn't really a threat. It's not really even a... Right, there we go. The boys are being made. Let's get some trolls and some... Let's just get some more maulers, just because it's cheaper. Take these 2. There you go, and, well, we'll take you 2. I mean, why not? Let's see, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 4, 5, 6. Right, that's good. We can maybe pick up some mercenaries if we need to. We have good relationships with the Orcs of the Misty Mountains for some reason. Excuse me. I'm not happy with just having stacked armies outside. Is there any chance you could maybe move them? Get some more Orc raiders just to piss them off. There's no real use in stuff like this. It's basically just for ranks and shields and stuff, and I don't really need it. So there's no point in that. Those are going to be built next turn, so that should be quite a nice little bit of money. And can we build anything else? Let's just get a leather tanner. I mean, why not? We'll end the turn once again. Once this army is ready to go, we'll go and assault Pelegir. The Rohirrim are coming in from the north, as you can see in the top left, which may be an issue. It's not a massive army, it's not a large army. Harad are talking to Gondor. Well, you're absolutely useless, whoever the fuck you are. But the good thing is that you now create a full stacked army. So, going to be going forward from here. Construction report. We've made the Borg breeder, which will help out our people. And we'll push forward. We do need to save some money though. Recruitment reports. Kerandros did make some men, so off we go. Let's go across to here. It's going to take us a while. Pelegir is not really defended. I'm worried about the armies in the area. But it seems like there are none, unless there's some across this bridge. Nope. Alright, we'll just move this guy over here. Keep that all going on. This guy, I'm not too worried about him. We're doing alright. We are. the reason I have quite a large stacked force in Henethanen is because I don't want to be flanked, and therefore Caer Andros and the Osgiliaths are cut off from support. Let's just see where these two are. And therefore they would be screwed. They would be completely screwed. Well, that's not fun. Because they would be cut off from trade, they would be cut off from supply. I'd have to get another army to push them out, and it would just be annoying on all ends. Instead, we have three stacked armies attacking Caer Andros. I mean, why not? I suppose without Caer Andros and without Osgiliath, they can't get to me. So if I just hold these, put big armies in, and Nazgul's here. Oh, so he's come to... No. Oh, shit. Well, he's dead. Hello, sir. Right. It's nice to see that you're here, but I don't really need you right now, so you go over there. Basically, all you do is cost me money, so thanks for that. I've also just cocked myself by pushing this guy through here. But first of all, let's just chuck this guy up here. Looks like nothing's really going on. We'll push him back. And hopefully, I want to move the army around the other way. Because through here, it's going to run into at least 3 or 4 armies. As you can see, they're already moving across. So that's fun. Are you going to attack me? Really? I'll dick you. Like that army is not good enough to do anything against me. Armon Sul. I forgot about Armon Sul. But what we're going to do with this army is obviously retreat us. There we go. And we're going to move around here. So we basically just wasted a turn. Am I losing money? Yes. Right. Got to get rid of some of these dregs. Also get you into there. Lovely. I mean, Dolgador's doing great. We'll disband you. I mean, it's not going to cost a lot to get rid of you. Henethanen, we need some of them. Osgiliath, I suppose we don't need any of the men, but the issue is... let's just do this. I mean, the cave trolls cost me ridiculous amounts of money. Let's just do this. I'm just merging 2 groups together here. It basically means that they're much more... There's only 3 guys there. Now, let's disband you. The reason to do that is just to make it all ordered and everything like that. I could increase taxes. Maybe worth. Let's see. Because the public order is pretty good everywhere. So we can increase taxes in places, just for now. Normal tax rate because it's castle. Normal tax rate because it's a castle. And we can't increase that. How about you? You alright? Yeah, you're fine. This is the issue. Everything's a castle. If I increase tax rate here, oh, they don't really mind. That's a castle. That's a castle. You see my plight. Oh, my plight is real. That's a castle, what? Let's just increase it. Hopefully they don't hopefully they don't hate me. I want to be nice to these people, but I'm just increasing it for now. Just to make sure that I can get this army over there. Without losing the game and being, you know, 5 million bajillion in debt. I could also get rid of some units. I believe I could easily hold Caer Andros without as many men. I don't think I need them. But it's a risk. It's always a risk with these things. If I take out troops from Caer Andros, then it will get attacked, and I will have to defend. If I keep the troops in there right now, then I don't really. Because they won't attack, or they shouldn't attack unless they have overwhelming numbers. Okay. I'm not allies with the Uruk-hai for some reason. That seems weird. I suppose they've taken our
Is
Monsul.
there something I can do for you?
We have trade rights, so that's nice. You want an alliance? We'll give you map information, baby.
Unfortunately, we cannot
Okay.
accept this. Many thanks. You do not Goodbye. We look
Goodbye.
forward to our next meeting.
Right, so let's see. Is this going up? No. Wow, it's actually exactly at 0, which is quite amazing. That generally doesn't happen. You usually lose money or gain money, but we're moving down here. It's nice to see some Haradrim armies around the place, but I am worried about these stacks, but it should be fine. We have Rohirrim moving around to here. Oh lord. That may be an issue. We do have Grishnak, though, the guy who got felled by whatever he's called. In the Two Towers, where the Ents go to war, I can't remember his damn name. The big Ent. Oh my, I can't. Treebeard, of course, Treebeard. I can't remember his Entish name. But basically, Grishnak was the guy who was trying to eat the 2 hobbits. And, well, after trying to get them, they ran behind trees or something, and then good old... Oh, you coming to help? Good old Treebeard just, you know, he fell on them, and he basically squished them. This is a worrying thing for me, just having this army up here. Just gonna lower this just for now, just to be nice to them. Should only be 2 turns where we might... If we lose this, we may have issues. We may have to pull back. But taking Pelegir shouldn't be hard to do. If they want to attack me... Okay, well they are attacking me. Then good luck to them. Because you have to get through the Black Gate. And if you've ever played this mod and attacked the Black Gate, it is a bitch. I suppose it depends what you are using, though. Take this settlement, Pelegir, baby. That's exactly what I'm doing. Here we go, boys. Let's get some rams. Let's get some stuff like that. Oh, yes, right. So we're going to take that. We're probably going to lose the Black Gate at the same time. Because I can't get reinforcements in there. They have some spearmen. They have some archers, some scouts. What do I have? I have shit, to be honest. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. I will swing an army around, eventually, to try and take that. But I do have to beat these guys back. I suppose I could take some guys from Henethanen. So let's just do that. Take all these guys, push them around. Do that for now, just to keep it safe. I hope it keeps it safe. This army should be able to crush these guys. Actually, no. It probably won't. Looking at it. But we're going to be taking Pelegir. So it's not too worrisome. So it's Grishnak against Captain Ulrich. He's got... The biggest issue is the dismounted Ired Lancers and the Earling Swordsmen. But apart from that, it should be quite easy to deck them. They also have scouts as a general's unit, so that should be easy to take care of. We'll see what they attack with, though. If they attack with battering rams, I may have a decent chance, because I can just, you know, just put my men around the gates, and they can all charge in, and I can hopefully kill them. With a general's unit here, with Grishnak, I should be able to hold this. It's going to be close, though. And, of course, the Black Gate is here. So let's see. They have 1 battering ram and a set of ladders. Okay. I am willing to just... First of all, we're putting these guys here. No question. We'll put these guys up here. We'll leave 1 group up here. And then we'll keep the Uruk bodyguards back here. Grishnak actually has a pretty cool ability. Like, let's say you're losing the battle and everybody's getting pissed off and you're losing morale and everything like that, then Grishnak can actually lock morale. As you can see here, it locks morale, rallies routing troops. So basically anybody who's routing... Sorry, not routing. Anybody who's routing, you can basically just get them back, which is always nice. It looks like they're not going to use the ladders, unless they have to, or the scouts. But this is quite a lot of men. Also, they have the yearling archers. They may play a role. But for now, we're just going to try and hold them. Spearmen are going to be key, as usual. As that nice defensive wall, if I can get it set up. Warriors in between them. And, of course, Grishnak and his Uruk bodyguard. I didn't get ballistas for this place. It should have arrows, or at least I hope so. There we go. Beautiful. But it missed, so that's a good start. These spearmen are going to be the issue. Not the militia, but the axemen. These guys at the back. These are your Rohirrim boys. They are the Rohan riders who decide to put their horses aside and attack you. That's a ballista. Good shot, you missed. Did 4 damage though, which is nice. I mean, maybe this can eventually do enough damage, but it's not going to change the course of the battle, which is definitely a shame. That's why I have my raiders up here, so I can just keep attacking it. It looks like we actually felled one guy, so unlucky for him, one of the militia. But if... oh, good hit. It's not going to kill it though, not this time. We could stop them, use a cheeky tactic, like stop them from battering down the gate, but because of the amount of men they have and everything like that, I think they'll just run through and kill me. So that won't work. Okay. So we have the archers, we have the dismounted lancers. We've actually taken some hits, so that's good for us. They seem to be in a shield wall stance, so they're going to be hard to kill if they decide to move forward. But these guys, well, they're going to batter down the gates. We have a decent amount of men. Maybe we can push them up a little bit.
The enemy are battering down our gates.
Nope. Okay, well, they're going to be here, and I think that's a good position to be in. There's no point in using the Shiltron formation. I've never really found it useful. It's supposed to be useful against cavalry, but the way the cavalry works in this game, they just kind of charge through it. I generally don't come up against a lot of cavalry like these guys, scouts. I generally come up against big numbers of Rohirrim, and they generally don't take prisoners. They generally just run straight through you, especially when it comes to something like an Orc Band, which is probably the worst unit you can get. But 60%, so they're going to be flooding through pretty soon. We'll keep these guys up here. The reason for that is to create kind of a flanking force. Also to keep this ballista firing. All the damage that we do is going to be useful. We've killed 2% of them, which is always nice, especially because we've killed quite a few of these guys, the Ured Lancers. They're the guys who are going to do the massive amount of damage to us. So if we can just hold them, or at least kill some before they get in, then we'll be in good stead. Let's see what they decide to do. I'm guessing they're just going to all charge in, and then we may have a few issues. Let's see. That's right, keep hitting them. Looks like that's the plan. They're all just going to charge in. So we'll get these guys at the bottom to help out. Axemen are in. And here comes the defensive wall. So, over you boys, attack. Let's push them out. Let's not let a bunch of them in. We'll get the Orc Raiders down at the bottom to help out. And as you can see, we'll try and create a bottleneck to try and kill them all. Militia and Axemen, I'm not too worried about that, I suppose. I'm worried about all these guys coming in. There are scouts, so if we can take out the scouts, that basically means that their general's kind of going to be dead. We are eager and fresh. Defeat is an almost certain possibility, which is always nice. We do have the Uruk bodyguard, though, which should help us out. We'll get these guys in the flank to push them back. Go on! Avachi! Let's lock them. Get involved. Come on. Everybody in. This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. We've also already lost the gateway, because there's so many men pushing through here. As you can see, they're just... their whole force, which was over here, apart from these guys who were on the ladders, has just flooded through this gate. So there's a lot of interactions and stuff going on. What the hell are you doing? Get involved. Get involved. Kill the militia. Come on, we've nearly killed the militia. Dismounted guard is an issue. Get the scouts. Come on, boys. Get involved. Get in there. We can hold this. They don't have a ton of men. 13 to 18. See, we're still winning. We're still doing well. These bodyguard are going to do a great job. The dismounted lancers are actually dying, which is nice. So are the scouts. If we can kill the general, then they are really going to be struggling. It looks like they've kind of created a cone for themselves, so we should be able to actually hurt them quite badly. They are routing. Militia is routing. The militia is gone. Their main peasants of the army have gone. Therefore, all we have to do is deal with these axemen who are, well, crushing us. These lancers who are at least taking damage. There's only 46 of them left. Some scouts. Where are you going, you bozo? Come back here. Oh, well, I suppose you can do that. Get involved. Kill the scouts. They're wavering. They're wavering. We can actually hold this. The Uruk bodyguard are actually in the fray, holding back troops so they can't get through. Which I'm not sure was supposed to happen, but it is happening. Their general is down to 2 men. These lancers are definitely an issue, but we're about to take out all of their units and then just sweep these guys. Huh. I mean, there's still a lot of them left, but we've killed a hell of a lot of them who just came through this door. I mean, there's not much else to say, and there goes the general. Wow. I am massively surprised at how effective these orcs have been against the Rohirrim. I thought the Rohirrim would absolutely deck them. But these guys are supposed to be routing, but they're standing still, so it's time to run them down. There isn't many men left for the Rohirrim. I mean, you have these guys who are Earling swordsmen. These spearmen are running away. Everybody's running away. These archers are at least trying to run away. And they're getting stopped by their brethren. It's basically a trample. Everybody's just dying. We've actually captured 100 people. Right, run in, kill them. Let's go, boys. This is our chance. We'll lock this again. Even though we've got crazy morale, so locking it makes sense. If we lose the general, then we've got to make sure our morale is locked. Because otherwise our morale will go crazy. So, Grishnak, or whatever your name is, get involved, kill them all. I'm surprised. I really am surprised at how well these guys just held them off. I thought it would be a lot worse. I really did. I mean, it's, what, 72 now? It's 73% to 30, 75%. I mean, it's insane. Of course the archers have come back. But once we rout these guys, we'll just get back into the walls. So we'll be fine. We're at ×2. They're killing their own men, of course. It may be worth just taking these guys back, just so the general doesn't die. We don't want to lose him. We don't have a lot of generals. And there they go. So they're routing. Let's move back. You want to fight me? You fight me in my house. You fight me in the Black Gate. You don't fight me outside. But it looks like both the archer squads actually came back, which is fine. Come on, boys, move in. Let's just run you so you don't get shot too much. Okay. Well, we'll go over there instead of listen to that rabble. You can either push forward, or you can just sit there. It's up to you. Either way, you're gonna die. But just look at the carnage. It's brilliant. Our guys are exhausted, though. Definitely an issue. Yeah, we've done pretty well, though. And it looks like they're kind of stuck. Enemy general has fallen. Alric did die. So what I'm going to do is, while they're stuck over there, because we've won this battle, the only issue, if they come forward, then they die. If they stay there, then they die. You know how it is. So what I'm just going to do is let the clock run out, and just leave that like this. And I'll catch you back on the campaign screen, since these guys are just going to sit there. So I'll see you then. And I'm back, and as you can see, heroic victory. We were able to defend the Black Gate. It shows how hard it is to actually take the Black Gate. You have slightly less troops, but they're a lot better in quality, especially those spearmen, compared to ours. But you need to bring... Well, your ransom was rejected, that's your fault. But as you can see, it really does show how hard it is to take it. Hopefully we get a little bit of cash from that. We'll take our men back to Henethanen, because they don't really need to be there. The Harad guys just being annoying, I'm guessing, unless they're trying to go for a peace treaty. Which would be weird, since we are kicking their arse right now. There's a lot of Pelegir Marines, Gondor, Spearmen, stuff like that, who have just appeared out of the blue. And let's just bring these guys back. We're actually at minus money now, which is always nice. So let's take Pelegir this turn, so we are not at minus money. 2 ladders, 2 siege towers, 2 things. It's always nice. We have 2 generals here. Balance of power is in our favour. I think I'm going to play this out just because it's not enough in our favour. We have 1,900 men versus nearly 700, and the balance of power is just in our favour. That just shows the quality of troops that Gondor has over us. A lot of our troops are not great. They rely heavily on their general. They on the morale aspect. If they don't have that morale aspect going, then okay, somebody's beeping outside. That's always nice. But without the morale aspect of the general, they're not too great. So Pelegir, let's see. It's just 1 wall, so we don't really have to worry about saving certain siege weapons or anything like that. What we'll do is take these guys. We'll move them all the way over here. Put some ladders with them as well. But our main army will attack from over here. Try and push forward through this. Let's see, Orc Maulers are on this, that's fine. Moron on guard, of course. They're always nice to have. Cave Trolls, just to try and attack the enemy. We'll space these guys out. The reason for that is obvious. We want to try and reduce as many casualties as possible. We'll put this siege engine here. Put this here, and the ladders on this side. So we should be completely fine. The ladders are only held by Orc Raiders, but that's not a terrible thing. They should be okay. And so, where are you guys? Right, you're there. The other... Nope, that's not it. What am I doing? These guys are over here. Well, you don't need that yet. Actually, no, we'll move it to the center. Just in case we need it, but then we'll drop it, because obviously we don't need it right now. Push everyone forward, as we do. The ladders will always get there. The other 2, it's a bit circumspect. We will throw these guys forward as well. Looks like they're going to be against Pelegirs. We may... we probably should have put more units over here just to make sure that we can push them back. But we should be alright. I don't really want to commit my archers, but I may have to. We'll give them the slow march forward, of course. And let's get the Moron Guard moving forward, since they're hilariously slow. Or is it the Moron Guard? Yes, it is. They're ridiculously slow. We could have sent 1 general on the other side. They don't have any special abilities or anything, but that's fine. We don't need them. And our guys are getting attacked already, but that's fine. Once again. Let's see who we have left back here who aren't moving. We have all these boys. This is the meat and 2 veg of our army. They're not going to be great. They're going to be useful, but not great. Let's actually get you guys to run. Just so you get into position faster. We'll push them up as well. Just so to make sure that they can shoot while we try and push in. We can't get these guys to run, which is a shame on the battering ram, but they're moving at a decent pace. We have lost a few. I hope they don't have boiling oil. That would be annoying as hell. But we're doing okay. Breaching the gate's going to be hard, so we may have to do it by the walls. But I'm happy. These guys are having a bit of a hissy fit because they've just realised that there's a siege tower coming, not just a set of ladders. These guys are all firing, which is nice. Hopefully we can get some decent damage on the boys down here. Probably not, though. We'll just chuck them a bit closer once again, just to try and get as much stuff done as possible. These are heavy infantry, so that's really going to be an issue, unless we can get our troops in. This is, once again, the meat and 2 veg of the army. We'll push them up here. I want to put them behind our main men and then just chuck them at the door when we actually get it involved. The Orc Raiders are up. I may chuck another group up there. Looks like they may be trying to come through, which is fine. How are we doing over here? Well, we've taken this. Looks like they've just forfeited us. That's fine with me. We'll take all your crap. Come on, push them. Take all the towers. Kill them all, boys. Kill them all. That's what we like to see. So these guys are ready to push. Let's go, Pelegir Marines. That's fine. What do we actually have in this unit? We have lots of spearmen. We have some Moron on guard. We'll push the Moron on guard forward. They're probably our best troops that we have. Orc Raiders are moving in. We also have guys up here, which, well, they're probably going to struggle. So we'll chuck some guys up, try and help them out. I don't want to... Oh my god, look at this. It looks like they don't have any boiling oil though, so that's good. Don't have to worry about that. Let's just attack them. Oh, the militia have actually come up. Nice one. Good for them. Let's kill the militia with some raiders. Get these guys up. Just keep trying to push them up. Try and take the guardhouse so we actually have a foothold in this place. We're just... The amount of men is staggering coming up here, which is nice. We have spearmen and more spearmen, and we're doing okay against them. The Orc Raiders are. We have a bunch of our own spearmen pushing up. The Moron on guard will push through the gate, of course. Try and attack these guys. They can once again do the Schildtrum formation, pretty much useless in an offensive way, unless they counter with some cavalry, but that's obviously not going to happen, so... We do have some troops back here that maybe we should worry about if they decide to reinforce. Can't even see the other unit. So this is one of them, so there should be one over here. Yeah, I don't know why they're back here, but they're back here. We'll move our bows back since they're not attacking, because everybody's in combat. The Moron on guard are pushing through the gate, as you can see. These guys will eventually run out of men. That's basically what I'm going for here. We've lost 16%, they've lost 21%, so we're doing well. We have a bunch of guys stuck on the siege tower, but they'll eventually get down, which will be good for them. 56, 46, let's attack them. Try and get these spearmen off the ladders so they're actually useful. Off the siege tower, sorry, so they're actually useful. These guys have got up, they're just absolutely wrecking. They're killing Gondor infantry all the time, every time. These boys are not doing as well against the Pelegir Marines, and these guys... They're doing alright. We need more men actually involved, though. Instead of them just looking at each other. There we go, that's what we like to see. Get some interactions going. Get them absolutely stuff. Get through there. And they should make light work of the Gondor militia, who actually have better stats than our raiders, but, well, we have more raiders. Let's see. Let's just kill these last two. Or last 15, I should say. And then we'll just take... the gate and everything like that. Actually, you know what? You boys go and attack them. And you can just finish off these 11 men who are left. They're actually, weirdly enough, on each side of us, so our guys can't move. Even though, even though there's only 9 of them, which is quite funny. Trolls are in place. Look at that. Oh my. That's right. Let's get that sorted out. Holy crap. Oh, it's a bit of a gangbang up there. Definitely a gangbang. Moron on guard are struggling to understand what it means to go through a gate. That's fine. We've actually lost quite a lot of Moron on guard. And Orc Maulers, but then again, the Gondorians are definitely struggling as well. You, for some reason, still haven't moved. Go and move. Go. Run, my pretties. Run. Well, there's only 2 of these guys left, so hopefully our men there should sort that out. How are we doing over here? Doing okay. Pelegir Marines, it's 37 against 43. They're actually winning that battle, but we have won this. Which is good for us. Let's just move over here. There might actually be some troops who are trying to hold this place. Yeah, there is. 73 spearmen. I'm probably going to lose these Orc Raiders, but that's fine with me.
we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Let's just do that. It looks like we've finally won this battle. So, it's definitely time just to attack these boys. Try and get the spearmen off the walls, win that. And just give me 2 seconds.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Sorry about that, we're back, and, well, we're still kicking ass. I mean, we're losing a lot of men, but that's okay. Gonna move these guys back just a little bit more. We seem to still be getting attacked. We have captured this. We'll just move everyone back. There's no use in them all being up here just getting shot. Same with the trolls, we'll just move everyone back. We don't need these guys at the end of the day right now. They've done their job at standing around. The archers shot a few people, I'm guessing. But there's definitely a threat up here of a lot of men, so we'll push you guys down. There's only 15 of them left, so we'll just let them do their stuff. Over here is an issue. We've actually lost this battle on the left side, but it did its job. What it was designed to do was to hold some guys in place, and that's what it did. We're still getting held here. Finally they're routing. So we should capture some of them. So we need to sort all of you out. We'll get the larger guys to attack the Pelegir Marines. We'll get you boys to attack them as well. And we'll just continue the slow march of death, which is these boys. So all of you, you can just march to the center. As you can see, there's not a lot of enemy units left, which is nice to see. What I could do is send in the trolls, so I think that's what I will do. Oh, crap. No, don't withdraw. Wrong button. That could have been a bit of a disaster. We'll walk the trolls in, just so they can do something. Maybe get some ranks. Oops. Nope. Just walk. There's no need of running. The Pelegir Marines have actually come down to join the fight. There is still 24 of them, so they could cause a bit of a ruckus, but we do have a lot of Orc Raiders. This guy, let's just give him a little bit of a trump, just to help him out. And our Morin on guard. There's not a ton of them left, but they've done the damage, so we'll let them just walk forward. Oops. For some reason I can't select there. There we go. And our armies are marching. They're marching to victory. We did lose a hell of a lot of people on the walls. Lost 43% of our men to 79%. It just shows how useful these men are. The Gondorians. They trade very well against orcs. It's as simple as that. But this does mean that we'll probably get a cash injection because, well, most of our guys will be dead. I know it's sad to say. These guys are trying to rout. So good for them. Hopefully we have them next battle. But this is the main part of our army. We also have mountain trolls, which we haven't used yet. Probably won't use them, but if they need to be used, they are there. We'll actually push our archers forward as well, just in case. Get everybody into the city, as you do, both generals. We'll just stick them there if we can. Maybe here? Yeah, lovely. Right. So, who do we have left who is left behind who hasn't really been used? An Orc band and some Orc raiders. Well, you are the guys who are going to have to be our defenders if we get attacked. Because everybody else, well, they've put their blood, sweat, and tears into this. And there's nobody here. Where are you? Oh, there you are. So they still have some Gondor militia. It's not really going to be that much of an issue. Not a lot of them either, not even 100. There's some Pelegir Marines left. There's one brave Gondor infantryman. Not exactly sure I would be doing what he's doing. There's about 1,000 orcs coming this way, so, you know, at least he's brave. But there is a fine line between stupidity, what is it, insanity, and courage, or whatever the saying is. Goodbye. Ugh. Oh, that was the general. Well, that's definitely insane. He was only a captain though, Misfin. A lot of the generals by name have actually been killed already. But, you know what? Let's give the mountain trolls some fun. We'll just hold you guys here for now. I mean, they're running over most of our orcs anyway. Hopefully they don't kill anyone. That would be a shame, like losing a unit because your mountain trolls have gone a bit crazy. But here we go. It looks like we didn't lose anyone, they just knocked him over.